take a look at our starters from Portland.
First team foul.
It's Babbitt in at the small forward.
Rudy
Portland shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Pass to Smith. Back to T. New York moving the ball around. And here's Harden. That's the free fly. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
Rare catch and shoot from Harden. And it's still in his bag.
Thomas pitched to Oladipo.
Knicks lead 3-2.
Now Gobert to the paint. Got a piece of it. Babbitt passes to Thomas. Just 5 on the clock. It is good.
Isaiah Thomas
on with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Now, here's Young. Pass to Smith. For 3. And another 3 from New York.
Smith loves pulling up from 3. Never scared to fire.
Knicks lead.
Now we'll hear from Al before since he's got a story for us. An update, Allie.
Well, Mike Brown had a few moments to share with me. Unsurprisingly, the conversation turned to Rudy Gobert. Let's be honest, he's scary, Coach said about the 7-footer. He hinted their strategy might involve trying to, quote, lure Rudy out of the paint so he's not there to slap away our layups. Maybe some tricky play here to try and push Gobert out of his comfort zone. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. Here's Harden. After Jeff Green's bucket. Nice D from Oladipo.
Well, they did a great job putting a body on him, and they didn't allow him to convert.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania. He's calling deep with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks, guys. Well, head coach Mike Brown taking over this season for New York. He's well aware of the pressure to win a championship with the Knicks fresh off an Eastern Conference Finals run. But he said this is the kind of pressure you want as a coach, having a chance to win big. He's excited for the challenge.
You know, you got to respect that mindset. Thank you very much for the report there, Shams. Appreciate it. The ball after J.R. Smith getting us 3 to go. Thomas against T. And it goes down 2 points.
Isaiah Thomas.
Now, when you start out shooting 80% or better as a team, you start to feel yourself a little bit, and that feeling is good.
Smith outside. And the 3 off target. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Portland. And this matchup with the Knicks, hard to believe, just the first game of the NBA's 82-game regular season. When they call an illegal screen.
New York ball.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Portland leading to the middle. And it's Green with the jam.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up through.
Smith outside. That goes. New York kills the 3-pointer. Harden's got 6.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Trailblazers have gone on the 6 so far from the field to start out the game. And Oladipo kicks to Thomas. And that one drops for him.
Isaiah Thomas.
He's got 6.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And Young now, top of the key. Smith outside, unloads. And the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Knicks high 14-14.
The Trailblazers have gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. It's Thomas on the wing. Shot clock at 5. No good that time. Great D that time from T. New York's gone 4 or 5 from 3-point land to get things going here in the first. Shots good from Young.
Knicks lead 16-14.
Interior scoring option.
Now here's screen on Harden. Oladipo taking his time here. And Gobert gets to Oladipo. Knocks down the free ball. Oladipo's got his second basket of the game.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Yeah, it's been a close matchup, which we expected, and this could very well come down to some big shots at the end.
Back to Young. This one for three. Here he's at three-point range. Young's got 5 points so far.
Knicks lead 19-17.
Yeah, just going back and forth, it is really competitive out there.
Now, here's Thomas. He's got 6. They kick it out to Green. 3 corners off the mark. The Knicks have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to the offense. Here's Harden. That one good for 2. He's got 8.
From Harden.
Knicks lead 21-17.
Here's the Bandit. Back to Thomas. Brings it from beyond the
Isaiah
arc.
Thomas.
Punch, counter
Three-point
punch.
goal.
Impressive offensive production early on.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, you came to the right place.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with his team. Might be something to adjust. Trevor Ariza's checked in for the Knicks. Ginobili comes in for J.R. Smith. Jonas Jerebko's checked in for Portland. Morrow comes in for Oladipo. Ginobili up top. It's stolen by Green. Ball on the shot. Picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but
Second
it's
team
impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Anderson Varejão's checked in for Whiteside. Landry comes in for James Harden. And Sessions subbed in for Jeff Teague. And then cheered by Carl Landry.
That's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his
23.
There's a minute left in the first quarter of the game. To the inside. Stolen by Landry. Rivers against Sessions. Down low. It's stolen by Jerebko. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Rivers gets a wide open look. No good from outside. 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Now here's Sessions. He's guarded closely. And Landry throws it down.
Knicks lead 23.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Green with the ball. And Jerebko has it in the corner. And no good in the last second of the first quarter. The game so far as we conclude the first quarter. It's the Knicks. They lead by a bucket. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Clint Capella is out there with Jonas Jerebko. And it's Rivers. Then there's Anthony Morrow. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. Now, here is Bargnani. 6 on the shot clock. Rebounded by Capella. And for the Trailblazers, their shooting has been brilliant in this game. 67% for the floor. And we were talking about, Tim, the front office. The Blazers very pleased with their internal development.
Well, the pieces fit. They're not just young players looking to score, but you have guys who are willing to defend and make hustle plays. That's how you build a winning culture.
They're close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that's on.
Ginobili against Rivers. Up basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
Defensive foul tries to
Foul for the end.
Spencer.
Ginobili was so ready to sacrifice himself on that play.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Young's checked in for Mariano. Smith comes in for Dunleavy. And James Harden subbed in for Sessions. Portland also making some changes. Gavitt's checked in. And it's Oladipo in for Austin Rivers. Now here's Oladipo. He has 5. Off target from outside. Young finds Smith. New York moving the ball around. Inside. And it's Young finishing it off.
Well, for what he lacks in height and floor, it makes up for it with his bounce.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, Kevin. Every team in the league is looking for a long, athletic wing defender, and the Portland Trail Blazers have been especially keen on stockpiling them. As they look to acquire their future franchise players, they want a ready-made roster full of versatile 3-and-D role players just around them. Kevin, back to you.
Good strategy. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. So it's the Knicks now. The Blazers getting the bucket. Young, a screen on top. Holds it up for Young. It's stolen by Oladipo. And it's Thomas at the elbow. It's to Jerebko. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Assist from
Now just a
Isaiah Thomas.
lead.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Nice shot by Smith. Thomas goes in. Oladipo outside. Over Ginobili. He tries off the glass, but it's no good. The Knicks leading by 4. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Pass to Oladipo. Plays it out off the glass. Oladipo's got 7.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders, which they work down.
New York.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Right side's checked in for the Knicks. Gobert checked in for the Trailblazers. Closing in on 4 minutes play here in the second quarter. Smith outside. Young looking it over. And he uses the glass. Young's got 4 points now. And Tim, if you can start a franchise with one player not named Pinyama, who would you select?
I think I'd go with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander right now. When you look at his age, combined with the fact that I believe he is the single toughest individual cover in the NBA, he can just collapse defenses at will.
That is so well. You think the possession or the player?
I think the key for me is I want to take a guy who's going to make the decisions for me with the basketball in his hands. When you have a ball-dominant league with stars controlling the action, I want that one guy who I know I can pencil in high-level production every night.
Here's Young. Isaiah Thomas making his last shot. No good from Ginobili. Bennett dishes the top. Jerebko the pass to Bennett. Back to Jerebko. After Oladipo, just 4 to shoot. Beyond the arc. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
And outside. Back to Harden. Oh, you get it done inside.
He has come
Knicks
through
lead
big time.
39-36.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. It's in this past summer that the Trailblazers won the sale.
And with the entirety of the proceeds of that sale going to charitable causes, and with franchise value skyrocketing league-wide, a lot of good is going to come from this transfer.
Teague is checked in for Manu Ginobili. Jeff Green is checked in for the Trailblazers. the key. Teague against Thomas. The kick out to Oladipo. That's good.
Oladipo.
Thomas picking up the assist. Thomas got 3 assists in the game. There's 1:59 left in the first half of the game. Pass to Young. Now here's Smith from deep. Hits it from three-point range. Smith's got 6 in the court.
Smith is on the prowl for revenge.
Knicks lead 42-39.
Now here's Oladipo. 13 points in the game. Thomas finds Gobert. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials at the top of the fight side. And a four-time defensive player of the year. Rudy Gobert is improving his defense as well. It's helped his overall game.
Yeah, teams have looked to pull him outside and test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you think, and we know his presence at the rim.
Trevor Ariza is checked in for the Knicks. Outside for Thomas. Gobert against Smith. Lock at 6. Takes the 13-footer. That misses off the back.
And players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
Teague. Back to Young. Inside shot. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Knicks lead 44-39.
36 seconds left now here in the second. Another welcome for Oladipo. And finished
Rudy
by Gobert.
And Gobert showing how much he wanted that basket.
Gordon outside. Back to Teague. New York moving the ball around. Nice shot by Smith.
Knicks lead 47-41. Knicks foul. Jeff Teague. First personal foul. Second team foul.
5'9", Thomas is just
Isaiah Thomas
savvy.
at the line. 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And one of the responsibilities with being a great player is making free throws.
Here's Harden. Oh, Harden.
So to stop him, you have to get better rim protection.
And so we wrap up the first half. Knicks lead
That's the end of
by
the first
7.
half with the
We'll be
score.
back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll
The
see you in a bit.
Trailblazers 43.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
Checking out the Trailblazers. Like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out undefeated. It is a hopeful time of year for everybody. And let's dig into the first half now. Things looking pretty good for the New York Knicks.
Talk about putting yourself in a position to succeed. They've executed, and they're taking good shots.
Playing just the way it's drawn up, and let's credit their game planning as well. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You have to like what we're seeing from J.R. Smith.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
They've got Young. Teague out there with Harden. And there's Whiteside. And it's Smith in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 for New York right now. Now Oladipo following the miss by J.R. Smith from deep. And it's blocked by Whiteside. Teague can't hit. Trailblazers trail by 6. Gets the bucket and the foul. They
Defensive
get this on
foul.
one side.
Hassan Whiteside.
Stuff from Gobert
Fourth
to
personal
finish the
foul.
play.
First team foul.
The Knicks making a switch here. Ariza's checked in. When you think about clutch players, Greg, you think score. But is that accurate, or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. When you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big time stop, even clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
Green with a screen on Teague. Here's Thomas. Oladipo for 3. It's rebounded by Teague. The Knicks leading by 4. From downtown, Green with the rebound.
That's a big donut, folks, here to start the second half. 4 straight big misses.
And he gets it to go. Oladipo's got 15
Assisted
points.
by
It's a
Jeff
great
Green.
move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half.
Knicks lead 51.
Incredible timing on that alley.
He absolutely hammered it down. Thomas against Teague. Thomas's shot is off. And George Young, who brings it up for the Knicks. 4-point game. Harden gets to Ariza. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to
Illegal
be
screen.
an illegal screen.
Trailblazers
That's
ball.
going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Now, here's Thomas. He's got 13. Green with a screen on Teague. Here's Thomas. He counts.
Isaiah
And
Thomas.
the foul.
Defensive foul.
Smith picks one up.
He
J.R.
must have
Smith.
visualized this one
First
because
personal foul.
everything is falling.
Second
This
team
is his
foul.
third free throw attempt of the game. Free throw good, Thomas. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Ariza outside. Pass to Smith. A 3. Count that as his 7th field goal. 9 tries. Shooting 78%.
The defense is far too slow to close out
Knicks lead
those 3
54.
Gobert
50.
with it. Picked up by Teague. Oladipo for 3. Rebound by Smith.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
And Gio, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
After winning the championship in college, it was really difficult for a team in the NBA.
Knicks lead 56. 50.
Right now, let's take a moment. We're going to have a little focus on the sideline.
Rudy Gobert talked about his
First
objectives.
personal foul.
He said, my goal is to be
13.
the best defender ever. And now my only
Isaiah
focus is to
Thomas.
win a championship
At the line.
and to keep impacting
2
my
shots.
team. Keep trying to make my team the top
Timeout.
defense in the league. I think that's the best measure of an all-time defender. Back to you guys.
Okay, thanks. And if you're wondering where the points are coming from here tonight, here's a breakdown in the scoring between the front court and back court tonight for Portland.
And it's been guard play, which really has shouldered the burden offensively here. They'd like a bit more production from the front court, but in the meantime, this backcourt has kept them in the game.
Now, here's Ariza. No scoring in this one. Smith in the post. Pass to Young. Gobert with the block.
Gobert's reach
Knicks
is
ball.
essentially inescapable. He can swat any attempt away in the paint.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Smith's shot is good.
Assisted by
We've seen the
Trevor
possession. Take
Ariza.
that from them today. Ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass. He's an automatic finisher when he gets into the
Isaiah
He
Thomas.
is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Ariza outside. Young left side. Sinks that one from the post. Young's got the lead up to 6 now.
Knicks lead
Here's
60.
Thomas. He's got
54.
18. Outside, Green. set it up.
Three-point goal.
Green's got 3 assists tonight. The Knicks leading by 3. And outside, it's stolen by Gobert. Oladipo goes in. And the shot goes in. Oladipo's got 17 now.
Wow, what skill level to get that floater up and in right there. Nicely done.
Teague, the pass to Harden. He's checked in for James Harden. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Rivers, he's checked in for Isaiah Thomas. Green with a screen for Oladipo. Outside, Green. 5 to shoot. Here's Gobert. And the basket is good. He's got a chance here for one more at the
Defensive foul.
line.
Thaddeus Young. First personal foul. 14.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Knicks?
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leading the defense to scramble.
I've also been very impressed with their ball movement. And they took better shots. The offense overall has had a great
62.
He went for the two-hander on the slam. You see some muscle,
Some urgency from him there.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Rivers. Still yet to score. Green, the screen. Ejected by Teague.
Substitution.
And a stifling effort on defense needs another look.
and that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Anderson Varejão's checked in for New York. Sessions comes in for Smith. And Fisher also for Portland. Capella's checked in.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Now here's Joe. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Teague's got his 6th assist on the night.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Here's Green. He has 7. Back to Oladipo. They get it back. Green dishes to Babbitt. Sinks the triple. Babbitt's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And Green is a critical role player for this team. His passing is really phenomenal.
Ginobili the best of Varejão. There's the 3. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And they haven't been able to get a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up. And some hang time along the rim. Put some cherry on the top of that.
Those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. And it's slammed in by Ariza.
How about the IQ there by Ginobili in that pick and roll? He is so good with that pass.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Capella gets to Oladipo. And stolen by Jeff Teague. Ginobili with the 3. And it's Portland with the rebound.
And really the smart thing would be a hold for the last shot.
You're going to have to be very patient right here. Let's see how it plays out.
Oladipo, the pass to Rivers. 1 second left. And the last shot at the buzzer. Some impressive scoring, and we still have 1 quarter to go. Who will gain the upper hand in the 4th? We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter. Next. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, the vision, the placement of the pass, and then the timing. You just can't do it any better.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the floor for Portland,
Defensive foul.
And what's remarkable is how complete Harden's game is. Making shots or making passes. He can create points in a number of ways.
Now here's Thomas. Score that one for his 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
Man, that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I'm surprised because he's a guy you have to key on for something like that. You can't let him get one that easy.
Now here's Ginobili. And the layup is good.
Knicks lead 74-71.
Thomas up top. Discovered by Sessions. A nice shot by Rivers.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
We thought this might be the case coming in. Not a lot of defense out there right now.
Now here's Ariza. Pass to Landry. Ginobili outside. Lets it go from deep. Bangs home the trifecta. Ginobili's got 5 points now.
Knicks lead 77-73.
Here's Rivers. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Ginobili.
Oh, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting.
No good.
After making 2 threes in the first half, the defense has really tightened up on him here, and he's yet to hit one in the second.
Thomas deciding where to go with it. Fires from deep. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
Yeah, 3 triples already for him. That's his second of the quarter.
Whiteside's checked in for the Knicks. And Portland with a change here, too. Gobert's checked in. And now let's swing it over to Allen LaForce on the sideline.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan of his team. He told the rest of the Knicks in a little asking this. Are we having fun? I know I am. Just relax out there and follow the game plan. We've got this.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. And so here's Portland. Trailing by 4. Pass to Gobert. Back to Thomas. Fires for 3. And that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
And that's 4 from deep on the night, with 3 of them coming in this half.
And Sessions gets to Ariza. Harden outside. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. And it's good. That bucket takes it to 9 for 14.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working inside, getting good shots from close range.
Pass to Rivers. Gobert with a screen on Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It'll go. Lewis got down to just 1 on the basket from Rivers.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in the first half.
And the basket by Harden.
Knicks lead 84-81.
That's the Juretko. It's Thomas on the wing. And it's Rivers, top of the key. The 3 from Morrow. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here, defending the triple.
For New York, they've gotten it done so far for the field here in the 4th, going 6 for 7. Right side, the basket. And they come right back with their own 3-point. Ginobili got over 11 in the second half. And for the timeout. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. For the Knicks, Thaddeus Young. He's checked in for a reason. Smith comes in for Ginobili. And it's teed in for Sessions. Now, here's Oladipo. Outside Thomas. Over teed. But on that shot, with that, the Knick lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Thomas.
It's just what the doctor ordered here. Boy, have they needed him here in the 4th.
Team dishes to Smith. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Smith's got 24 points.
Knicks lead 89,
So
86.
not one to shy away.
Here is Oladipo. And the three misses.
Well, he is off for deep. Maybe it's time to look for another option.
Trailblazers trail by 3. Now Thomas. Green against Young. Gobert with a screen on Young.
That's from
Gobert
Jeff
showing
Green.
some guts on that one. With that length, a good bet to get off a good look in that crucial moment.
Now here's Smith. Beyond the arc.
2 minutes remaining in the game. Trailblazers foul. Rudy Gobert. Second personal foul.
As he does, he got the
13
first one to
foul.
fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
Hassan Whiteside.
And the second of 2 is good. That will put them up by 2.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line. But we'll see whether or not it costs him.
Thomas. Oladipo outside. Go in. Green outside. Now Oladipo.
Knicks foul. James Harden. Second personal foul. First team foul. Oladipo.
So the first of 3 is good. Here's the gap to 1. And he misses the second attempt. But one more coming up here.
And he nails the first. Well, they had a chance to take the lead, but at least he tied it up.
1:33 left in the fourth quarter. That one misses.
Well, the defense was solid right there, but that's just a missed opportunity at the rim.
And the one
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Jeff Green. At the line.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 2-point ball game.
This team knows they can rely on him in these situations. He is so consistent at the free throw line.
Against Harden. Leads him off the window.
92.
Thomas down low. Deep covering. Oh, good. All the way. On to drop the ball here for the New York Knicks.
Oladipo. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 2-point ball game.
critical that he's able to convert there. Now they've taken the lead.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. This is a huge moment for us in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Now Gobert.
Assist for that one. I say it's a
Difference maker.
Now Smith. Stolen away. And here is Thomas. Oladipo. He's off from 3. Now here's Young. Outside Smith. There's a 3.
What a block by Gobert. This is why he's considered the defensive anchor of this team. A big time bucket there. They got to play for a stop here. With a 2-point lead. Most importantly, no open threes.
Two-point game. Outside Thomas. Now Green from deep. The long shot, no good. This game sees New York take this one. What a shot they put on the
those games that feel so great to win. And really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love
Thank you for coming
being on
tonight.
edge
We
of
hope you
your
had an
seat, just
amazing
wondering
time.
what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
To see you
And that'll
again
do it for the
very
first
soon.
game of the NBA season. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. And now we present the player of the game, James Harden.